No, but look. So I'm watching the testimonies and stuff, and they talking about smoking weed, and Nick just said how when him and his friends was to smoke, they always end up talking about God. And it's just so nuts because it just reminded me of me. Like every time, at least ever since I moved in my apartment, every time I would get high, I would end up thinking about the Lord. And I would end up thinking about how bad I need to stop smoking. How this needs to be my last joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was so nuts. Like, I thought about that every single time I got high. I'm thinking about God. And I would end up thinking about how, like, ashamed I was. And just how, like, lost I felt. Like, yo, you're still, like, it's like I knew I wasn't supposed to do it, but I was still doing it. And it was almost like robotic, like I couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have my own will. And that's kind of true. But, and another thing too, every time I got high, I would have the most disturbing thoughts. The most disturbing thoughts, yo. Disturbing thoughts. And it's so disturbing that I don't even want to say it. Like, I wouldn't even describe it to nobody what was going through my head because it's so wicked. And it's so straight from the devil. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would just be like that. It would be so disturbing. And that's how it would be. It would be like the devil invaded my mind, and also like the Lord invaded my mind, because it's like I'm thinking about him. I'm knowing, it's like I felt him looking at me like I know he don't like me getting high. You know what I'm saying? Like entering the spirit realm like illegally. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so like, it was just so nuts the way that I used to like just live. Like, and it's crazy how he said he started smoking when he was 18. That's when I started smoking. When I was 18. And it's so crazy because when I was in school, they used to say like, oh, if you don't smoke, you know, if you don't smoke or before you 18, you never gonna start or something like that. Like if you make it all the way to 18 and you don't smoke, you good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about it. Bro, I started smoking at 18. And the way that took me on a ride, bro, it was just crazy. Like, but now that I'm coming to the Lord and I'm learning so much, I'm just seeing just how the devil, like, he just tried to delay my destiny. You know what I'm saying? How I put off smoking all the way till I'm 18. Everybody around me smoked. My mama smoked until 3 years before she died. Like, my sister smoked, my brother smoked. Everybody around me smoked weed. And I made it all the way to 18 and I didn't smoke. But then I get to 18 and I'm chiefing. When I first got high, it scared me so bad. I thought I was dying. Bro. It scared me so bad I didn't smoke. I waited. I was so scared. But it was like a silent pull. Like I felt like a drawing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like I was scared of it, but at the same time, I wanted to do it again. And eventually, I ended up doing it again. And by that second time, I was able to enjoy the high. I wasn't definitely afraid. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I got hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. But it's just so crazy how I'm finding out now just how spiritual smoking really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very spiritual, and you're entering the spiritual realm illegally when you're getting high. You know what I'm saying? People think it's like only LSDs and stuff. I think weed is like a portal as well. I think it's sending you to the spiritual realm as well. So that was just nuts how they just like, you know, talking about weed and stuff. But yeah, that was just crazy. Hearing everybody else's testimony, it just made me think about my own testimony and just how lost I was. And just how far the Lord had to really go. You know what I'm saying? And for real, it's like, it's crazy how it took. It's crazy how when all of that stuff was happening and the Lord was saving me and all of this like tragedy and all of this life changing stuff, all of these like traumatic things, it's crazy how like in those moments I didn't run to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When my mama died, I didn't run to the Lord. Even though I just came out of church, I ran from the Lord for real. Then when my baby died, I didn't run to the Lord. I ran to the enemy. I ran to drugs. I ran to getting high. Like, in that relationship with Robin, I didn't run to the Lord. After it ended, I didn't run to the Lord. I ran to sex. You know what I'm saying? And even still, after all of this stuff, I didn't run to the Lord. The Lord still came and got me. In my room. Like, it's crazy. I went through all of that stuff and I still didn't run to the Lord. He came and got me. But you know what? I'm not going to let that be in vain. You know what I'm saying? He came and got me. And now we together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just love listening to people's testimonies because it just be so powerful. And it just reminds me of the Lord's greatness, His goodness, His perfect plan. You know what I'm saying? Alright.